Do you know that old hemline theory? When skirt lengths dropped, some claimed it meant economic downturn. Well, today's version isn't about hemlines, it's about dolls, lipsticks, and fashion fiascos. Right now, TikTok is abuzz with the so-called Labubu doll mania. It's sold out wherever it appears. Meanwhile, beauty aisles across the US are suddenly missing lipsticks, and fashion brands are reporting low-rise jeans. Once all the rage, aren't moving at all. In the US, the Labubu frenzy comes as Trump threatens sweeping tariffs on imports from China, where the dolls are made, raising fears prices could spike. For Labubu fans, that could mean higher prices. You might dismiss this as digital hype, but economists aren't. It's what economists call a small comfort buy. This is part of a broader historical trend even seen during the 2000s recessions, when lipstick sales rose during hard times, as people turned to small, affordable luxuries to lift their spirits. The so-called lipstick index, coined by Estee Lauder chairman Leonard Lauder, suggests people hold off on big splurges, but still want something fun and affordable. And right now, that is what's happening with the Labubu dolls. They see these sudden shifts in trendy purchases as early recession signals. It's not about the items themselves, it's about what they reveal about consumer mood. Historically, during good economic times, people spend on symbols of status, indulgence, or identity. In downturns, those behaviors shift abruptly. The hemline theory assumes skirts go shorter during boom times and longer in busts. An oversimplification, but it captured a pattern. Similarly, the craze for Labubus, people scrambling to buy at any price, reflects a fleeting comfort buy. But when the craze evaporates, it often exposes anxiety. Consumers chasing joy in a tight moment before belt tightening begins, according to pop economic theories like the lipstick index. And it's not just buying. In past fads like the Beanie Baby craze of the 90s, some people went so far as to steal them from stores. Now with Labubus, there are reports of break-ins and thefts because the dolls are sold out in most places and reselling for hundreds online. Economists say when people get this desperate for non-essential trends, it can be a sign they're seeking quick joy in a tough financial climate, even if it means bending the rules. Lipstick is another telling barometer. When money gets tight, people still want some small luxury. That's why lipstick sales often rise ahead of recessions. People save, but they want something small to brighten their day. It's called the lipstick index. But if they stop, it signals deeper hesitation. And fashion speaking, too. Low-rise jeans, that early 2000s throwback, are back. But the trend has died again. When times are uncertain, consumers lean into nostalgia and comfort, which sometimes means pulling down their jeans and memories a bit. In past downturns, fashion reverted to retro comfort styles, safe, familiar, easy to love. Remember the Tamagotchi craze, the virtual pets? Or even Beanie Babies? In both cases, buying frenzy masked broader economic anxiety. When the frenzy collapsed, it wasn't just about stuffed toys, it pointed to discretionary income evaporating. That said, these indicators are far from definitive. Wall Street and economists still look at GDP growth, unemployment numbers, inflation, ISM indices, manufacturing numbers. That's the data that carries weight when it comes to calling a recession. But here's what's fascinating. These symbols often move before official indicators change. When lipstick sells out or a doll flies off the shelf, it might clue in economists that spending behavior is shifting. As of now, traditional metrics haven't slammed on the brakes, but the chatter around these cultural artifacts shows nerves are fraying. The takeaway? If you see people rushing to buy Labubus dolls, flashy bags, and retro jeans filling TikTok feeds, don't shrug it off as a passing trend. These are modern cultural thermometers of how confidently or nervously we're facing the future. For the average person, the advice is simple. Pay attention to what's flying off shelves and what's collecting dust. Sometimes the economy's mood shows up first in the shopping basket, long before it hits the headlines.